welcome to HYPIT reviews. This is actually the very first one I've actually done, so I'm not too sure how this video is going to go, but I really wanted to just kick things off with a new purchase that I've made. So recently I've been looking for a new helmet. The helmet I got is a good helmet, but it's actually more a touring helmet. A lot of the riding that I do is mostly off-road, with also then a lot of highway or motorway distancing to get to an off-road section. I was really looking for a helmet that was really good ventilation throughout, whilst obviously, you know, the heavy breathing starts when you're out on the trails, and also something which was comfortable, light, and also because I'm starting to do a lot of GoProing, I wanted a helmet that really I could sort of put attachments to it really easy. So I've tried a couple of helmets in the past and they haven't been really good because, you know, I kind of had to work out various mechanics around putting the camera. So today I'm going to just talk to you a bit more about the purchase that I actually made. The two helmets I actually narrowed it down to was the Scorpion AT950 and also the NEXX WED2. I actually eventually went ahead with the NEXX because of the reviews that I looked at on the YouTube. A couple of key things was ventilation, weight, and again that GoPro mounting as well, and the versatility of actually what the NEXX would do, just purely from the perspective of all the different types of riding that I actually get up to. Bit of a plug, but actually I'm not sponsored by these guys. Sports Bikes shop, I'm really impressed with this. After doing a little bit of research, you obviously go out and you try and find the best deal. The helmets that I was looking for were in the range of about £300 and up to that bracket. I found the helmet with Sports Bikes shop. Super impressed, ordered it 2 days ago, it's already turned up. So really happy with these guys. So I'm going to try and just give you, it's not going to be a massive review, it's just going to give you a bit of an insight into the helmet itself, and yeah, let's see what we've got into here. So as I open up, oh, okay, this is a bit annoying. Pin lock. It looks like the great guys at Sports Bike Shop have actually put a pin lock in this. I didn't see that on the advert, so perhaps guys you could actually put that down, because that would have been a big plus for me. I've ordered one of these away from America, so I've got two coming on there. I might have to send one back. We'll see what happens. So yeah, so looks like this is the pack, which is accessory, yeah, parts and accessories packs. So again, going back to the helmet itself, because it's quite a versatile helmet, you can basically attach things. You can change the mouth guards as such, the mouth guards, the venting systems as well. Also, a couple of the connections on the side to become like a street helmet and so forth. So I'll have a look at that in a minute, but let's get straight into the helmet. Again, typically, obviously, the nice bags that they come in with. So immediately I can feel the difference. There was some reviews that actually said this helmet was quite heavy, but immediately I'm picking this up, and compared to my current helmet, it's extremely light. So first of all, straight away I can feel that actually the lightness was the right choice for me. Looking at the helmet itself, hopefully you can see it's quite an aggressive helmet, and the look actually, you know, albeit that it doesn't really make a humongous difference from the perspective of, you know, perhaps what the helmet can do, looks are important. So I actually really like the look of this particular helmet. They come in a variety of different colours, but this is the particular one I chose. I've got a KTM 1190, which happens to be black and white, but I did actually like the band, the luminous yellow band as well. So if you can see from the helmet itself, obviously it's got the peak. Another one of the reviews that I saw is that it's actually got really good ventilation. So if you can imagine, obviously going along in the motorway, in theory you shouldn't have too much uplift. The likelihood is that there will be a bit of uplift no matter what happens. Is if you've got a peak, a bit of wind will get onto it, but these vents were actually along here are certainly going to help as well, so I'm really impressed with that. Again, big part of the reviews was that part of it was the ventilation. So I think out of this pack, what I'm going to find out later is that you can actually detach this, so you can have a maximum amount of wind actually coming in, which obviously gives you ventilation. With regards to the pin lock, which obviously go inside the visor itself, obviously that fogging up will actually, you know, big difference. I always run now with a pin lock. Even really great ventilated helmets, you know, they never really keep it fog free, so that's one of the reasons. But still, getting that airflow in there, keeping the head fairly cool as you possibly could. So I can see that from the perspective of that, actually it's got a vent underneath. So there's obviously going to be a lot of airflow going through the top of the helmet. and then also the ventilation coming out the back. So there should be an excellent ventilation from that point of view. This helmet also can be, you can use goggles with it, so I believe that the visor can come out itself. You can see that actually on the back of the helmet there's a really nice sort of bevel itself, which is where obviously your strap of the goggles is going to be able to really nicely rest up against that. Again, a big part of that will be is that obviously then it doesn't start slipping around as well. The liner itself is obviously, as I say, it's almost, you know, it's brand new. It's going to be really nice and stiff. I went with a 58. So one of the things for me is it's really important to get a nice fit. I'm actually a 57, so again measured up beforehand. One of the things that I do like with these newer helmets, you can see in case of emergencies, you've actually got these pull straps. I think that's really important. So, you know, if the unfortunate does happen and you have an accident and the medical services are on hand, what they can do is they can pull these straps. That's then easily able to release the chin guards or the cheek guards, and then obviously they can be able to remove the helmet in an appropriate manner. So overall, looking at the helmet, really pleased with it. Obviously I'm going to now sort of try and take it out, so what I'll probably end up doing is doing probably a couple of different reviews whereby me actually wearing the helmet itself, actually out on the trails, and give you my, again, sort of feedback. You know, but initially it's exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to try out the accessories, put in the pin lock, and I'll get cracking. So I hope you enjoyed this HYPIT Adventures first review. There's YouTube channels. Also, you can find me out on Facebook with regards to HYPIT Community or HYPIT Adventures. So just check out the logo, and I look forward to seeing you on my next review.